And then we were at the main event. Solo, the little brother versus Jimmy Uso, the big brother. Of course, the Tongas, the various Tongas, and Jacob Fatu were in Solo's corner, and they even showed the video of last April when Solo put Jimmy out of action in case we missed it, to bring us up to date in some kind of coherent way. And then they have the match. Brian, this was like the old routine on the I Love Lucy show when she was dressed up as Harpo Marx and they did the mirror bit. Because both of these guys, they're brothers, and they're both trying to work like all the other Samoans, and every single Samoan is doing those open-handed punches like that we can't see that they're open hands. And even Jacob is doing it. And it drives me to distraction. But this was like a guy working with himself. Both of them work kind of the same way, and they're sloppy in the same ways. So the story carried this. It was not what one would call an accomplished technical masterpiece. Did you get that opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think of either guy as a technical wizard in there, and I think for either of the Usos, it's all about the emotion more than the actual work in the match, or whatever you want to call it, and maybe the same for Solo.
I just hope Jacob doesn't get in too many more of these bad habits because, anyway, Jimmy Uso made the big comeback, nailed Fatu, nailed Tonga. Samoan dropped Solo and got a 2 count. And then he went up to the top and Jacob crotched him. And Solo hit the spike 1, 2, 3. So I was like, well, fuck, that was fairly succinct. But then the heels got on Jimmy and Roman's music played and Roman came out and nailed everybody. And then he got in the fight with Solo where Fatu could come from behind. And Fatu beat up Roman Reigns and moonsaulted Uso. And Solo spiked Roman. And the heels carried the day there. So again, poor old Roman and poor old Jimmy there were outnumbered. So they got to get more blood. They got to get Jay back, whether Roman wants to yeet or not. And they got to get some more bloodline.
Well, that was SmackDown.
Survivor Series is coming up, isn't it?
With Raw being 2 hours, Raw's taken over as the better show, I think.
Yeah, well, because of the, in some cases, the talent involved, and in some cases, that they're not yeeting as much. I don't know.
Right now, at the present time, I'm curious where everything's going to go with the Bloodline stuff, but I'm more into the Liv Rhea Ripley feud, actually.
I just want to, see what's going to go on with this double champion thing in Saudi Arabia. With Cody and Gunther, I hope they do something that, and they probably will, that doesn't hurt either guy, but that's going to be intriguing. And I'm thinking that might be the best match too, because you got Gunther and you got Cody. Cody can sell and Gunther can kick the shit out of people.